Alright, so this is Virtua Fighter, the Saturn version. I've already played the arcade version. Oh god. Okay, I think it might have just been the title screen that got a bit wonky. I don't have a preference, I'm gonna go with Sarah. Everyone's thoughts on new Virtua Fighter? I don't really have any.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Okay, it's a little choppy, but I think it's probably just my computer. Oh, nice half bulldog. Loadiness of the jumps. I was waiting for you to get back down. That's a pretty powerful move there. Seems I really only need 2 buttons for this. So they kept the controls pretty basic, which is what I like. Seems to be during the fighting itself that it gets a bit wonky. And the audio gets a bit crunchier than Autumn Leaves. Right now for Jeffrey. Dammer kicks can do some punishment. Well, you kind of knew that Virtua Fighter on the Saturn was going to be good, given it is like a Sega game. Oh damn, I got perfected. Oh hey there, Patrick, good to see you. You didn't miss much, I actually had to start the game late because of a technical difficulty. And there I go. Oh, I like her face like that. He's like, what happened? Alright, let's try Wolf.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Oh, the scoop slam. And then just follow up with the kick right to the bread basket. Good knee. Oh, we kicked each other at the same time. Oh!
Fight one. Ready, go!
Alright, now it's Sarah's time. Oh, well, I was down too.
Fight two. Ready, go!
Yeah, there you go. Into the pits with you.
Fight three. Ready, go!
Oh, you're not coming back, Sarah? Except she was. Now I have to sleep like this very uncomfortable pose.
Game over.
Oh. Alright, so that was a Virtua Fighter for the Sega Saturn. I think, like, outside of, you know, like, maybe some graphical issues, the game itself plays as well as the arcade version. At least you only have to worry about 2 buttons, so it's very simple. Usually simple is best. So what do you think about it? Does it hold up as well as the arcade original? Or do you feel like it's maybe a bit better? Could be a bit worse? Maybe the loading will actually wear it down? But outside of that, it still plays well for what it is. So it's hard to go wrong with it, to be honest. So what did I give the original Virtua Fighter when I played it? Well, the arcade version, I mean to say. I gave that one a 4. Is the Saturn version also a 4? I think for one of the few times you can take Virtua Fighter at home, it was really good. So you know what? Chat gives it a 4, I'll also give it a 4. We're gonna agree that it's just as good as the arcade version. Alright, let's move on to a game that has already been streamed before, but I think it's high time we streamed it again. This is Bloody Roar 1 on the Sony PlayStation. It has been a long time since I played this game on stream, but it feels nice to finally revisit it. As of right now, I still only play Bloody Roars 1 and 3. 4 is on its way in the future, and 2 is probably on its way for this. Surprisingly, Bloody Roar 2 has never been requested on Retro Viewer's Choice yet. Just 1, 3, and 4. So if you like polygonal fighters that can just turn into anthropomorphic animals, this is the series for you. And for a lot of fighting game fans, this is exactly what they needed. Oh, hey there, Magna. It's good to see you. Played Bloody Roar at a friend's house, one of the PS2 versions. Might have been 3 or 4. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's probably up to Nintendo on that one. They won't know until they actually do it. I mean, this is a very accurate description of how body hair can grow. Okay, I'll just keep things as they are. So out of all these characters, I'm gonna pick Greg because he has like that's a nice hat. Greg versus Gato.
Get ready. Fight.
No, my hat! Alright, we're in rave mode. Okay, triangle is a rave mode, whatever that is. Circle is beast. X is kick and punch. Okay. So pretty basic controls. Looked like I was just grabbing him by the chest. It's like I'll just rip his nipples off. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, oh. You felt that was worth the transformation at that point?
Get ready. Fight.
I think you can beat up the wall so hard that it'll just break. Oh, it kicked him in the balls so hard he got launched.
You win. Get ready. Fight.
Jeez, you're just gonna transform immediately? That was a waste. Hey there, Moogle. I'll just shin kick him hard enough that he falls.
Get ready. Fight.
Good drop kick. Damn, Harambe not fucking around.
You win.
Look at him dance. Alright, Bakuryu. They love to put us in a cage, huh? Is that because we transform into animals? Are you saying that we belong in a cage like animals? That's some social commentary that makes you think.
Get ready. Fight.
Alright, my turn! Harambe smash!
You win.
Okay, it looks like I barely have a torso. Like, it's just two parts. Like, stuck together like it's Lego.
Get ready.
There, your hat goes off first, which makes me the victor. You know what would have been funny? When my hat got knocked off, it landed on his head. Wish I did that. That would have been so radical if that worked. But nonetheless, I guess it can't be that advanced. Okay, I thought I was gonna do a power bomb. Now remember, my throw is the alley-oop. Okay, that's a throw. Okay, my Raver is pretty much useless. What kind of sliding move was that? Somehow it worked. Alright, now for long.
Get ready. Fight.
I don't remember who gave me trouble in Bloody Roar 3. Was it this guy? I mean, there were multiple characters that did, but I think this guy was one of them.
Get ready. Fight.
My turn! Okay, that's quite a combo. Jesus. Jesus! Enough hits in a row, game? Sadly, that's just how kids are. Even if you tell them they can't do it, they're just gonna do it just because they're told no. Alright, Fox. It's your turn to fight me.
Get ready. Fight.
My turn! Jeez, didn't really give me much of a chance. Fox kept messing me up.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, getting kind of rough. Yeah, it's over. See ya. Alright, so that was Bloody Roar for the PlayStation. So what did you all think about the first game? Like how it's all started? Which spawned a bunch of games into a series that sadly faded into obscurity in the mid-2000s. I think for like a typical polygonal fighter, it was actually one of those ones that did a good job in trying to stand out from, like, say, a Virtua Fighter or a Tekken or others of the sort. Like, it did a good job in being its own thing. It's just too bad it didn't really go beyond 6th gen. So I think for me, it holds up on its own. It's a 4 game, in my opinion. What does everyone else think? Would this be a game you'd want to play often? Especially with other people. Okay, it's a mix between 3, 4, and 5, so I think it rounds out to 4. So we'll go with that. Alright, we got another PlayStation game to play. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with the original Guilty Gear. Now, it might be a toss-up as to, like, what characters I can play as, because not many of them just use their fists. So I'll probably have to go through the roster with a fine comb. I didn't have time to test any of these games because I only got back from work and then grabbed some food. Otherwise, I probably would have used more of that time. I only got around to testing one of the games because there was some setup I had to do for it specifically. So, I mean, we already played a Guilty Gear game on stream last Fistful Friday, but that was the beat-em-up spin-off of Guilty Gear Judgment on PSP. So this is the first one. Gonna jump right in. I'll have to look at the characters very carefully to see who I can actually use. Oh, hold on a sec. Wait. Okay, I actually did sneeze. That's a relief. I think Millia is a safe character to use. Alright, guys, hang on. May? Okay, looks like I picked the race swap skin. Okay, the voices sound hyper compressed in this port. Oh, got the slash there. I don't think there was too much flora near the poles. Not here, at least. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good combo. Is that hope in your eyes? What does it feel like? Alright, it's this guy's turn to fight me. Oh, Kai? KY? Isn't it just like a name for a lubricant? God, her hair is just undefeated. You got a perfect on that. Oh, you interrupted my double perfect, how dare you! It's got some reach too, which I really do like. It might be debatable if this is an eligible character, considering she's not using much of her fist either, but instead using her hair. I think we're getting into some loopholes here. Alright, Potemkin. The big brute. Okay, it was a counter, but it was weak. Yeah, she doesn't even use her fist at all. It's just her feet and her hair. Is Guilty Gear an anime? I'm pretty sure there is or was a Guilty Gear anime. Oh, look at this angsty guy about to go to the Devil May Cry cosplay convention. And he's ready to complain on Twitter about the anime of Devil May Cry. It's like, oh, lady is ruined now. I think her main antagonist should be somebody with a pair of scissors. 'Cause as soon as that hair is cut, she's got no chance. Oh, you ran into that one. You have dissolute eyes. Revenge alone cannot win. Unless I'm the one having revenge. Look at this Billy Kane adjacent character. It's Axel. Oh, you ran into that one, you idiot. Should have just stayed up in the air. Okay, on default difficulty, I'm just destroying the competition with Milia. think I found my main for this kind of game. Oh, I jinxed myself. Capture? Oh, okay, that's just a counter grab. Okay, managed to come back. I hate bogus men like you. Also, it seems like the victory quotes are kind of personalized, which I do like. Oh, this dude's gonna bite his tongue. Oh, he tall! Bald head. What a great name. Oh, he did an insta-kill move. You know, I'm gonna try again. He just straight up used his insta-kill move so early in the match. Oh, geez, look at all the blood. Alright, he did it again. Alright, one more try, and then we're gonna switch games. Because that's just kind of ridiculous. No, I'm taking away your perfect. His insta-kill move is just built on a counter! So I just have to hit him at the wrong time and he does that! What the fuck? Use yours against him? I don't know all the moves. I don't play a lot of Guilty Gear. Speaking of which, that was Guilty Gear for the PS1. Man, I was doing so well until you run into that dude. Then it just goes absolutely out of control. Again, I'm not doing these just to try to beat all of them. It's just to test them out, like, almost blindly. So, I'm pretty sure maybe the first game did have a moves list. So I bet all the others did. But anyway, like, as a whole, that game is pretty good. If you can ignore the fact that the voices or the sound effects are a bit compressed, it still plays very well, and the loading screens are actually very short. So, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if I want to give it a 5. But I feel like it's also a 4. So we already played some really good games, at least. Alright, 75% of you also say it's a 4. So honestly, very well done, Guilty Gear. You have put together a pretty good game. Even though I assume is the final boss, or at least one of the final bosses, is bullshit. Alright, what do I have lined up here? What is the next game? Oh, okay, it's this one. Alright, we got some really good titles. That means we gotta, like, bring ourselves back down to earth. And it's a game that I like to, remind you actually exists on multiple systems and none of them are good. We're gonna be playing Pit Fighter on the Sega Genesis. Alright, take it easy, Joker. You picked a good time to go to bed. That means you would have to miss this epicness that is Pit Fighter on Sega Genesis. Alright, let's see how it compares to at least the Super Nintendo version. Or rather the Game Boy version, which was just a port of the Super Nintendo version. Alright, A is punch, B is kick, C is jump, if you could really call it a jump. Good old digitized actors. Just random voices that are just shoehorned in. Like it's a port of an arcade game, which wasn't that spectacular on arcades either. So console versions likely did not stand a chance. In fact, they did a lot worse. But who knows? Maybe the Genesis version is actually a shining beacon. Alright, this guy has just turned up the jets somehow. Oh, wow, I pulled off a throw. Took his ass out in 58 seconds. How about that? Alright, match 2. Let's go. Alright, so in typical Pit Fighter fashion, you don't get your health back every time you win a match. Yeah, I'll just throw like a pallet of wood at just random people too. Oh. I don't know what the hearts are. There's lives? Or this just continues? Because like some games you don't even get, or some ports you don't even get lives, you only get one. I'm starting to think jump attacks might be the way to go, except they get countered by pretty much anything. Oh, I'm about to die. This does not have 6-button support. Okay, there's continues in this. But you only get, what, 3 continues and that's it. You're done. Might be a bit debatable to have this on the fighting genre instead of the beat-em-up one. But you're only fighting one enemy, so I guess it qualifies as fighting. Just on a 3D plane. I don't think people are going to be that anally retentive over it. It's like, no, you're supposed to play this on the odd number of episodes, not the even ones. How is this compared to the Super Nintendo version? It looks uglier than the SNES version. But at least this version has continues. Hey, nice, I got 3 knockdowns. I'm glad my hype man is forklift certified. Look for Power Pill. I like the way she just bounces when I throw stuff at her. Oof! Right in the titties. She got the flips. So I can just hit her like at the end of her flips and then just counter her right away. Oh, that must be the power pill right there. No! 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 I did all the work and you just take it from me? What a bitch. Okay, she just no-sold a headbutt. It's not jokes on you, that's only my weave. Throw her back in, I'm not done yet. Why'd she bounce that way? See ya. I mean, the fact that this has continues already bumps it up from the Game Boy version. CC Rider. Alright, this arena has more stools than a colonoscopy. I like how my character just turns gray when he's beat up. Okay, his kicks are a bit annoying. This is where the AI really picks things up a notch. Take that. Take that! No! No! Do I have an extra continue, or is this my last one? I don't know how they measure it. Oh, Resurgence just subscribed for 30 months. You certainly, picked a game to, tier 1 sub to. So you can enjoy your emotes and, ad-free viewing. As we play Pit Fighter for the Sega Genesis. Oh, I wasn't paying attention! Oh, it's a tie! I win. It's not a perfect, but I'll take my payout, please. Oh, I made it all the way to match 5. Chainman Eddie! Oh, I like to use my head on you. Well, I'm dressed like an exotic dancer. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It pays the bills. At least, being an exotic dancer does not have, like, knives thrown at your chest. Okay, this is my last continue. Okay, I do have another one. Okay, I can't be too far away from him because I'll just do the headbutt. Okay, he's gonna counter the jumps, so don't do that. Oh no! Oh no! He's got the crowd on his side! Oh, he powered through my attack. Well, I tried. Well, at least I made it to him. It's kind of hard to do a really good game with digitized sprites. There are only like a small handful that are the exception to the rule, but a good bulk of them, they were falling off a cliff. Hey there, Ash. So that was Fistfighter for the Genesis. I will say, out of the ports we played so far, well, I know I probably maybe dabbed a bit in the SNES version, but for Fistful Friday I only played the Game Boy one. This one is certainly a step up. Remember, the Game Boy version we gave only a 1 on both sides of the board. But I will say, like, with its jankiness and all it needed was just to give you more chances. And somehow that one actually did it. The fact that I made it to the end boss is an achievement alone. To be fair, it was on a default difficulty, and I had 3 or 4 continues. And the fact you could keep going where you left off is gonna give you a lot of help. Of course, actually beating the final boss is an issue in itself, but at least there was an effort. Alright, split between 2, 3, and 4. You know what? It's a 3. I think it surprised me. Like, out of all the games we played so far, that one was the biggest surprise. Like, I know Virtua Fighter on the Saturn was going to be good. I knew Guilty Gear on the PlayStation was going to be good. Bloody Roar on the PlayStation was going to be good. But this one actually did well. Alright, so we got ourselves another Genesis title, so we'll just boot that up right now. And it's another port of an arcade game. Well, rather of a port of a Neo Geo game, to be more specific. I gotta fix the resolution. So this is Fatal Fury 1 on the Genesis. I already played Fatal Fury 2 on the Genesis, and that performed admirably, even though it had a limited amount of continues. Why it had that many, I don't know. Okay, this can give you up to 9 continues.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
So I don't know why it can't just give you, like, an unlimited amount. You know what? Let's try Andy for a change. Let's try the Subway. Oh! That's what I get for letting go a duck. I say as I face duck. It's supposed to be better than the SNES version. Console Wars said so. Yeah, but is Console Wars, like, an objective opinion or objective fact? Or is this just another, like, YouTube video that can be subjective? I feel like it's the latter. Because what you find is going to be better is just comes down to taste. Like, people say, like, oh, they said the SNES version is better. But what if you personally did not like the SNES version? At the end of the day, that opinion that the SNES version was better doesn't even matter. Quite frankly, I just don't care for either version of Fatal Fury 1. Not even the original. At least 2 was certainly leaps and bounds better. Oh, nice to know I pulled that off and there was no one there for it. Did you think you could beat me with your punch? Don't take martial arts so lightly. Alright, go back to the tried and true, Terry. Should've stuck with my guns. In 2D RPGs, what's my favorite view? In battle or during exploration? It depends, because sometimes the in-battle view is just, like, the map itself. Like, personally, I like, battle views if there's actually a detailed background, rather than, well, just nothing. Ah, she got a win. Okay, got a good throw. Damn! I really should be using all 3 of my buttons instead of just 2 of them.
Okay.
Do you think it'd be me? Go home. That guy seems to be in good condition. But that will end after the next match. Against Richard Meyer. I knew you'd show up, but nobody goes here past here but me. Oh, wait. What? It changed my opponent. I like how the monks go, oh, this happens all the time. It's totally normal. It's been fun after 4 episodes in. I was watching Weekly Stocks. I'm gonna see a movie tomorrow. Oh, what one are you seeing? Ow. The amateur tomorrow after work, seeing drop on Sunday after. Oh, okay. I would beat Geese easily with my skills and techniques. Richard, oh, okay, he's gone now. I guess I'll go back. What is that walk animation? The way he moves is just so weird. What the hell? I just hit the ground and then I bounce a second later. Oh, did I get a perfect?
Okay.
Yeah, I did. That's one way to bounce back. In emphatic fashion. Oh, he throws with his feet, too! Holy crap. Oh, that was close, but I won.
Okay.
Oh god, his face looks so messed up. Hey, get more information on him. Meanwhile, the Howard Arena. Gotta take on Tung Fu Re. Beat up the old man. Oh, Jesus! He took his Metamucil. And I got messed up bad because of it. Seems to do that every time he loses a third of his health, too. When does that go away? Oh, not like that. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck my nurse now. Alright, so that was Fatal Fury for the Genesis. It's alright. But I mean, it obviously had big shoes to fill compared to the Neo Geo original. But pretty much every console version had that issue. But I must say this one was not terrible. It's not great, but you can certainly play a hell of a lot worse. So I think for me it's, I don't know, it's average. It's not even the best Fatal Fury game you could play, to be honest. At least not on the Genesis alone. Fatal Fury 2 was certainly a step up. Even though I probably wouldn't play the Genesis version of that one either. But I think it did its best. I think that made it good enough to, well, I think it deserved to be a 3. I guess Chad agrees with me on that one. It's a 3 kind of game. So it actually got the same score as the Neo Geo version, believe it or not. Okay, so we're moving on to another game I have streamed before. This is C2 Clayfighter 2 Judgment Clay for the SNES. I've already played some Clayfighter games on Fistful Friday before, but it was mostly the first game. Oh, hey there, Sealand. Welcome to the show. So yeah, for anybody that's just coming in, and you have yet to request a game for a Retro Viewer's Choice, you still can. Provided you did not do so earlier this week. Okay, who are we gonna play as? Oh, well, can't play as the baby because it has a weapon. I'll play as Tiny, I suppose. As much as I'd love to be the Blob, it doesn't have the broken spinning move.
You're going down. Round 1. Fight.
So yeah, this was a game that was like late in the Super Nintendo's life cycle. As good as the games on the SNES were, man, like, the later years for the Super Nintendo, they were very, very questionable. A lot of the good titles came up pretty early, or like midway through the life cycle. Probably the only good late SNES game was Kirby's Dream Land 3. And that was a bit surprising that it came out as late as it did. Oh, that's right, I can use LNR to attack as well.
Round 2.
2 more weeks of the current job? Why, you got a new one starting up, or...?
Ass!
Also, why does this blob look like, you know, like, viscous piss? Uh-oh, mute
Titus the
Moogle!
Fox. Game Boy, or was it Game Boy Color?
It was Game Boy Color, but unfortunately, that game was already requested on a previous season, back in Season 2. In fact, both versions of Titus the Fox were requested last season. So do you have another game in mind, Moogle? Every time I hear this announcer, it somehow reminds me of Super Smash TV. Alright, let's just go with Frosty. Oh, the Genesis version of Lost Vikings? Alright, let me write that down. The Super Nintendo version was already played, but that's a different port, so you know what? That's still okay. I remember I was told the Genesis version might be superior to the SNES because it had more levels. Okay, Lost Vikings, Genesis, Moogle. Got it. Because somebody already did request the SNES version before, so that's totally fine. Alright, have a safe drive, Resurgence. Oh, Michael Buffer was the announcer? I think that might have been said when I streamed this game before, too, and I forgot. Clayfighter is certainly that game you just... It's unforgettable, yet you forget everything about playing it, but you remember everything about it except playing it. Michael Buffer was the main announcer for boxing matches. Like, you know the guy that goes, "Let's get ready to rumble!" That's him. Apparently he did appearances in WCW back in the day as well. I'm sure he made a shit ton of money just to say, "Let's get ready to rumble."
Bad Mr. Frosty wins the battle.
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, N64, okay. Not this one. Yeah, because that does not sound like Michael Buffer at all. And there's actually 2 Clayfighter games, even though they were just different versions of the same game. Then again, Clayfighter 1 also had that. Like, it had a Blockbuster exclusive version.
Bad Mr. Frosty wins the battle.
Stay cool.
I like that pose he makes. It's like he's trying to stay cool himself. Mudville Gardens.
Bad Mr. Frosty versus Kangoo.
Yeah, you know what another game was that came out pretty late in the SNES's life cycle that just seemed very mid? Prince of Persia 2 had a SNES version. Like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years after the original Prince of Persia 2 came out. Oh, I'm thinking that my snowball attack was a charge move.
Round 2, fight!
Yeah, it's a charge attack. So it's not just the blob that does, it's a charge fighter.
Awesome! Kangoo wins
Oh,
the battle.
Kangoo really wrecked me. Take your kid to a fight day.
Fight!
Yeah, I think this is gonna be over.
Kangoo wins the battle.
Yeah, 96. 96 is pretty late. Come back when you learn how to box, mate. Alright, so that's gonna do it for us C2 Clayfighter 2 Judgment Clay on the Super Nintendo. So, how did everyone feel about that game? I think, like, it's a standard Clayfighter game. Like, you can't really have high expectations for a game like that, to be perfectly frank. So yeah, I knew it was just going to be painfully average. And extra emphasis on the painfully. And I'm gonna be honest. And this might ruffle a bit of feathers. I think I liked it less than the Genesis port of Pit Fighter. Like, as jank as hell as Pit Fighter is, the Genesis version just felt... it played into its jankiness a little bit better. Clayfighter 2, there's hardly any fundamentals to it at all. It's just there for the sake of being Clay. Alright, so we're in agreement. It's a 2 game. Like, it's playable, but it's very, very underwhelming. Alright, let's move on to the next game, which is a sequel of a game that has already been played before. So let's just fire this sucker up now. Actually, I've played a version, like the 3rd of that series. And now we're going to play the 2nd of this series. So, we're going to be playing Art of Fighting 2 on the Neo Geo.
Don't do it, brother. That man is our...
Father! Takuma Sakazaki, who fled the dreaded something syndicate and led the powerful figure Liz. Blah 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 blah. Mr. Big kidnapped Yuri, holding her hostage to lure the unsuspecting Mr. Karate into a trap. So here's the things I didn't really get to do in the first game because I sucked at it. Rio and Robert. Weak punch, tap the A button. Weak kicks, tap the B button. Strong punches, press the A button. Okay, there's tapping and then there's pressing. Okay, hold back to block, down to crouch. C for your body slam. And they look lovingly in each other's eyes. Alright, in this you can actually play as more than just Rio and Robert. Alright, who my first opponent should be is Jack. Oh no, you look so strong. I may lose this time, wink wink. Don't worry, little lady. I will take care of you.
Round one. Fight!
Oh, there's that body slam. My turn! Okay, that was actually pretty close. So it follows the Art of Fighting formula, where you have 2 meters. One for your health, of course, and the other one for your special moves. So you can't just spam special moves all the time. Oh, nice, I tech throwed. Okay, that drop kick is just illegal. Oh no, I ripped my clothes off! How could you? Go back. Okay, I'll press the different button to change color. Missed. Okay, I missed my fireball twice. I think you can still use specials when you have no meter, but it's gonna be weaker. Okay, I found the taunt button. I knew I was gonna struggle at this game, but I didn't think I'd struggle this much. The delay on that reaction. At least the backgrounds are quite good. Like, there's some detail and some animation going on. Especially, like, the cigarette smoke going on. Oh, I can time turtle! Or, you know, just punch him in the dick. That works, too. God, with 1 second to spare, too. Oh, I didn't mean to do it twice. I think my specials were queued. Yeah, taunting seems to do that, but often when I do it, they're way too close. Oh, didn't seem to work for me. So maybe there's a special time you gotta do it? I wonder how the hell I was... What caused me to have my clothes ripped off? Is that if you lose 2 rounds without winning 1? So that was Art of Fighting 2 for the Neo Geo. It's an SNK game, so expect it to be hard. But like outside of its difficulty, it looks and plays alright. I imagine you have a better experience if you were not playing against the CPU, though. I'll say that much. But outside of that, I think the game is pretty damn good, and it even lets you play as more than 2 characters in story mode. So that alone just makes it feel a lot better. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's certainly an improvement from the first game. Which, you know, I'm gonna give this one... As good as it is, Art of Fighting is not usually my forte. So I think by principle, I'm just gonna give it a 3. What does everyone else think? Oh, chat gives it a 4, so that's actually our first disagreement. That's totally okay. Alright, so now we're on to the last game we're gonna play for tonight. This one, I actually did have to test. And the thing is, the reason why I had to test it is because it recently had an English patch. Like, near the end of March. This is Capcom vs. SNK 2, Millionaire Fighting 2001, the Dreamcast version.
Capcom versus SNK 2. Check it out.
Hopefully it's not too loud or anything. Update save data? You know what? Yeah. Select a VMU on which to save. Alright, so what we just did there, the bonus, I believe, I think gives you like a save file that unlocks everything. You want to download this file? Yes. So it just replicates the network mode. Exit to game. So I mean, there were like other versions you can play, like say the PS2 version. In fact, the English dialogue was ripped from the PS2 version. But then they translated everything in English and gave everybody what they actually did have in the Dreamcast version, which is personalized victory quotes. Alright, let's just do a standard 3-on-3 match. You can use ratio points as well. Let's just go 3-on-3.
This is the first dream event of the
I'll go the C groove.
Choose the wrong crew. Great. I knew that groove was in your heart. Fighting 2001.
Alright, so I'll go with Ryu.
Incredible cast of warriors has gathered here.
And I'll go with Terry.
Team shall be crowned the champion of the
And Miles.
Fighting 2001. Keep rocking, baby.
Alright, so I gotta take on Zangief, Sakura, and
Next location is
whoever that guy is. Hey there, Ryan.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
Oh wow, he just did a super already. Jesus! What a great start.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
Stop so I can kill you!
Oh, Zangief's doing that alright. That opening super... Yeah, I know, right? Alright, Sakura's turn. Okay, I'm getting messed up bad already.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
This or rather the arcade version will be available to play as part of the upcoming Capcom Fighting Collection too. I can't wait for that. Probably just the arcade original rather than the Dreamcast one. Honestly, it seems the Dreamcast one is really close to arcades as a whole. Alright, it's Eagle that's got the sticks. Oh, good. Good interruption. Oh, I lost.
Hey, who allowed them to join the
Haven't had your fill of my full course cane wielding techniques yet?
I mean, check it out.
Yeah, I think even the PS2 version had the generic voices.
21st century.
The P groove is actually similar to like Third Strike because it has the parrying.
The winner of this
Oh, you can create your own grooves in this too.
These fighters great. I knew that groove was in your heart. Fighting 2000.
Alright, why don't we just go random? Ken, Rolento, and Hibiki.
Keep rocking, baby.
Let's see if this goes better or worse.
Next location is. This battle is about to explode. Fight!
Ow, stop biting me! Payback's a bitch, Zangief.
This is gonna be a match to remember.
Okay, looks like the chat is showing up again. Remember last night the chat disappeared.
Live and let die. Fight!
Hey, just gonna burn through all your meters, Sakura? Oh, okay. Use a super that I really did not want to do. Oh, God. Alright, Hibiki, let's see if you hold up.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
Jesus! How much health I got gone already?
Go for broke. Fight!
Oh, she's even got a dashing sword attack! Oh god, that was close. Oh. Well, I tried.
Some may say that it was luck that
That sword of yours moves with remarkable speed, but still no match for my twin canes.
It's not too late. Are you giving up already? I know that you
When I practiced this last night, the AI wasn't as bad. But then again, I didn't go against Zangief or Sakura.
All right, Capcom, check it out.
No, I didn't want to update the save data. Okay, I'm just going back in this. Oh, it even shows you the TV commercial, developer interviews. So that's actually pretty cool. You can actually see all this. So, obviously I'm not going to tell you like how you can get this game, but it does play on real hardware as well. But thankfully if you go online, this patch exists, so thank you team for putting this together. That's gonna do it for Capcom vs. SNK 2 Millionaire Fighting 2001, the Sega Dreamcast. I think this could be like one of the best ways to actually play that game. So let's just go and give that a score right there. So what did you all think about this game? Have you played this game before but on other systems? It is unfortunate that it didn't come to the West or even PAL regions for the Dreamcast. Like, you had to import it from Japan. At least now, thanks to this team of, like, patchers out there, you can play it in English. So I believe you can just find it on a GitHub or something. But yeah, it had, like, a wide cast of characters. Everything just plays so well. It's very customizable. If you play it well enough, you can get points that you start creating your own grooves. So you can just fine-tune it to however you want. Like, it just offers so much customization on how to play the game. So, no argument for me. This one's a 5. AI can be a bit difficult, but honestly, that's really a non-issue.